the Mallards Nest. Now this is 17 Crystal Lake Road, and I'm with the owner, Monty. Thank you for having us here. Now this is the 35th anniversary of the Mallards Nest.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about this. I know it's been in the family.
Well, my father started the business in about 77, 76. He retired from construction, and he liked building, and he built that addition on, and another addition, and another addition, and kind of snowballed into one thing. Then I started working for him, and he passed away 15 years ago or so. And just keeping the tradition going. Mostly refinishing old furniture and kind of getting back into good shape for the grown houses.
Sure. Okay, now what I would love is give us a little tour of the inside, because it's really neat.
This one, we put more tables and desks in.
Wow.
The bigger pieces.
Now some of these pieces that you've probably put quite a few hours in to getting them back to where they...
Enough, but I do it all the time, so I try to be efficient.
Yeah, sure. And now you have other people in here as well that have their things too.
We have a guy that has tools downstairs.
Okay.
And my friend Bob, Manning, has some smalls. My sister's got a gallery downstairs.
Okay, that's beautiful. Wow. Now, what are your hours of operation?
We're open Friday through Saturday from 10 to 5, and on Sundays 11 to 5.
Okay, great. Okay, so now you're having a little event here to celebrate the 35th anniversary, and when is it again?
It's the 7th through the 9th.
7th through the 9th, so people can come down.
Yeah, it's on the same weekend that Birdfield's going on.
Okay.
The fall's starting kicking the air, and fall's kind of the antique season too.
It is.
To get rolling, yeah.
It is. You certainly should come down here. The Mallards Nest, 17 Crystal Lake Road. Like I said, they've got beautiful furniture in here and a plethora of antiques. It's awesome. Again, on the shop local bit that we've been on, you know, before you decide to spend just a couple $100s, you may want to look at some of the older pieces in here, much better quality. And you certainly have wonderful items in here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us. Now we're going to go downstairs. Now your sister has her art gallery downstairs.
Yeah, downstairs.
Okay. Would you mind taking us down?
Sure, come on down.
Yep. Okay, so now I'm still at the Mallards Nest on 17 Crystal Lake Road with Monty's sister, Georgia. Thank you for having us.
Well, thanks for coming here.
And now you have an art gallery down here.
Yes, I do. I've had it for around 10 years. It started off as a wild bird store, and then slowly I moved into art. And I have about 15 local artists. And the commitment here is about affordable art. Unfortunately, I think with the economy being the way it is, a lot of people think that they can't afford art, but the art here is affordable for everybody.
Okay.
And it's just so much fun collecting it from different people and meeting the artists involved. And let's see, the Sunday after Thanksgiving every year we have an open house, and a lot of the artists that are involved, they take over the antique store for the day.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So we have my brother Monty runs an open mic, so we have music and we have food, and it's really a fun day.
Wow. Now, would you mind giving us a little tour of the inside?
Sure. This is my stuff. I'm a compulsive knitter, so I'm always knitting things.
Yep.
So this is an opportunity for me to put it someplace, so I don't clutter up my house. Yeah, I felted that pocketbook.
That's love that.
Well, the Old Town Hall or the Ben Museo Townhouse. Linda, once again, Linda Pease and Summers has been really great about like painting and sketching our local landmarks, and then we can utilize them, you know, for art commission events or for cards like I have for my thing, so it's really helpful.
Wow.
On this particular, in the one in the center, everything there is hand blown. Jackie Sinkervoice makes all her jewelry from scratch. She's been at Autumn in the Park several years. She comes with a crock pot and she blows her jewelry there, and it's really cool stuff.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Are you getting this on film?
It's sort of...
Wow. Better watch
And look
out.
at the prices on them, too.
No kidding. Reasonable. Super reasonable. Look at this. Amazing. Okay, so now, Georgia, we're at your probably your main, from what I've been talking to, your main focus, and one that's certainly rewarding. Tell me a little bit about your psychotherapy.
Well, I've been doing this business for 23 years. We work exclusively with women. We work a lot with, you know, survivors of domestic violence and sexual abuse, depression, anxiety, the whole gambit. Women whose children have empty nest syndrome, all kinds of things like that.
Now tell me, we were talking earlier before we started filming about how you make this affordable for all women.
Well, we have a sliding fee scale, and it's $40 to $70, and we don't do anything financial. The initial interview is free because I want to make sure somebody feels comfortable talking to me and vice versa. And after that, we don't do any financial paperwork because it's about trust, basically. It's about me trusting them and the clients trusting me. So I just ask them what they think is a reasonable fee, and then they decide, and that's that.
Now, if somebody wants to get in touch with you as far as to book an appointment or a consultation, how do they get in touch with you?
They would call here at the office. It's 860-684-5700.
Okay, great.
And if they don't get me directly, when they get that number, there is the number for my cell, because I really try to get those calls returned immediately because I know how difficult it is to make that first phone call.
Well, I'm glad that you invited us because I had no idea. And for those of you watching, we'll put the phone number there again. And if you know of a woman, maybe it's yourself, doesn't matter. Free, like I said, it's an open space and it's judgment free, and it's a great thing. And it's good to know about.
Good. Thank you for talking about it. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.